Welcome to Live Interactive English. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Matt.
Today, we're going to learn about Austin Butler's unexpected Hollywood journey. So, Matt, who is Austin Butler?
Well, I think Austin Butler most recently is known for playing Elvis. So he played this role of Elvis in the movie about Elvis's life, and he got a lot of praise. A lot of people said he did a very good job acting in this movie.
Did he have to prepare for this role?
Yeah, he prepared a lot. So he did something which is called method acting. Now, method acting involves trying to become as close to the character as possible. So what I've seen in some interviews about Austin Butler is he said he tried to live as Elvis, basically, for 3 years to prepare for his role as Elvis.
3 years?
So during that time, he said he would rarely talk to family and friends, and when he did talk to them, he would talk to them in a voice as if he was speaking like Elvis.
Oh, so method acting, the actor really becomes the character that they're supposed to play.
Right, so when they're doing their role on stage, they don't even need to, if they've successfully become the character, they don't even need to think about how to say things or how to do this because it'll just come out as it should when they're in that mindset of being the character.
Wow, that's very interesting. So we know that there are other types of other actors that also like to do method acting. For example, a previous older Batman, Christian Bale, he's also a method actor.
Right, so sometimes these actors will need to gain lots of weight or lose lots of weight for any kind of role that they're going to do, and these are very serious actors. And as we know, Austin Butler is a serious actor. And we're going to learn a little bit more about how he became, such a well-known actor in Hollywood today.
If you haven't yet heard of Austin Butler, you should quickly take note of the name. The 31-year-old has recently been getting lots of attention in Hollywood, and with a role in this year's Dune Part 2, this talented young actor's name will soon be on everyone's lips. Butler's journey into acting began when he was just 13. One day, he was enjoying a visit to the fair. An agent spotted him there and offered him a job as a background actor. Austin was attracted by the idea and decided to give it a shot. He had no idea that this decision would open up a world of exciting opportunities.
Hello everyone, today we are looking at part 1 of Austin Butler's unexpected Hollywood journey. So that brings us to our first vocabulary word, which is journey. So journey is a noun, and journey can mean the act of moving from one place to another. But in this case, our journey is defined as a set of experiences that usually change the way a person is. So it's a set of experiences that happen over time that cause a person to change or maybe, grow up or just be different in some way. So for example, the journey of life is full of ups and downs. So that's moving through your life, through your experiences. You have some ups, some good things, and some downs, some bad things. So let's get into the article. If you haven't yet heard of Austin Butler, you should quickly take note of the name. The 31-year-old has recently been getting lots of attention in Hollywood.
And with a role in this year's Dune Part 2, this talented young actor's name will soon be on everyone's lips.
Okay, so Dune Part 2. I've seen Part 1. It's a big movie that I think Part 2 is going to be very popular because I know a lot of people really like the first part.
Oh.
It's an interesting story in space. Butler's journey into acting began when he was just 13. One day, he was enjoying a visit to the fair. An agent spotted him there and offered him a job as a background actor. Okay, so an agent was there. An agent is someone who can represent another person or a company in a business setting.
Right.
So in this case, when we talk about an agent in like Hollywood, we're talking about an acting agent. So what this kind of agent will do is they'll help an actor to get jobs and help them to find out how much they'll get paid and, help them to get the best jobs and the most amount of money for them. And in turn, they'll take some of that money. So that's how an agent works.
Now, there's another vocabulary word that we saw, which was background. Background is a noun, and it's part of a picture, scene, or design. So it forms the setting for the main object. It appears furthest from the viewer. So for example, the background singers' voices were powerful and beautiful. So a singer like, let's say Beyonce, she'll be performing on stage. But to make the song sound even more powerful and to have different layers, she would have her background singers. So you would see her background singers stand behind her and help her make the song more powerful and give more depth to the whole song.
Yes. So in this case, Austin was offered a role as a background actor, and a background actor is someone who is behind the scene to make it, look like there's actually other people there, that they're in a real place. You need people who are not just going to stare at the camera as they're trying to make a movie or a TV show.
So actors in a coffee shop, when the main character is buying coffee, there would be background actors sitting there talking and doing other things.
Making it look like a real coffee shop.
Right.
Austin was attracted by the idea and decided to give it a shot. He had no idea that this decision would open up a world of exciting opportunities.
Wow. So he didn't know that by saying yes to this agent, by becoming a background actor, he would actually get to experience so many different things. Now, here's our vocabulary, attract, which is a verb. And usually attract is a reason to go somewhere or do something because something is interesting or something advantageous is being offered. So for example, you're going to the park because you know that it's quiet there and you want to bring your book. So the quiet park attracts you there to hang out for the day and you can read. An example sentence would be, Tyler was attracted by the store's bright lights and interesting displays.
So in the article, it said that Austin Butler was attracted to the idea of being a background actor. So maybe he's attracted by this idea of doing something, doing an easy and fun job that's being on a movie or television set. And that's pretty attractive. So we've learned some about Austin Butler's history, and we're going to learn more about how he became a Hollywood star after the break.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Austin Butler's Unexpected Hollywood Journey， 奥斯汀巴特勒始料未及的好莱坞心路。那么 Hollywood 就是好莱坞，常常就是指美国电影业。那么 Journey 它表示历程、旅程或是旅行。我们这2天的课文就是要介绍 Austin Butler 这一位才华洋溢的年轻演员。他最近在好莱坞引起许多关注。那随着今年这个《沙丘》第2部当中的角色，相信他的名字很快又会引起大家热烈讨论了。我们就来看看他崛起的过程吧。Austin Butler 他年仅13岁的时候就开始了演艺历程，这是因为有一天呢，他到市集开心的在玩着，那么有一名经纪人在那边注意到他，那提供他一份临时演员的工作，他被这个想法吸引，决定尝试看看。好，单字 background，它表示背景 ，background actor 就是临时演员。那么 Kiki 老师提到 setting 这个字 ，setting，setting 当名词可以表达环境或是背景。 再来 attract 这个动词表示引起什么的兴趣或注意或是吸引的意思。老师在讲解的时候有用到 advantageous 这个形容词，就是在 advantage 后面加上 ou-s 变成这个形容词。advantageous 是形容有利的、有优势的。好，这边两个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 with 名词，逗号，主词加动词，这是表达凭借着什么，由于什么什么。那么 with 加名词可以用来表达条件或原因，之后还可以再接介系词片语来修饰名词。像 with Michael on our team, there's no way we can lose. 有 Michael 在我们这一队，我们不可能会输的啦。好，那第二重点是 give something a shot， 它表示尝试某事。shot 在这边是指尝试、努力，是口语用法，尤其是指说尝试你没有做过或是没有把握的事，那常常用单数型，也可以把它写成 give something a try。举例来说 ，Be sure to give snorkeling a shot when you visit Green Island。当你去绿岛的时候，一定要试试看浮潜。那补充一下 give something one's best shot 则是指说对某事尽某人最大的努力。举例来说 always give it your best shot no matter what you do， 无论做什么事情都要尽最大的努力。好，接滑课文中。
Before long, he was appearing regularly on the popular teen TV show Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. There, he caught another break. One of his co-stars introduced him to her manager. The manager saw the young actor's huge promise and offered to represent him. Soon enough, Butler was acting in shows on big channels such as the Disney Channel and ABC Family.
Welcome back. Before the break, we were learning about 31-year-old Hollywood actor Austin Butler, who is starring in the new movie Dune Part 2. But we also learned that he actually started acting at a very young age. He was 13 when he started acting after he was spotted at a fair by an agent, which started his background actor career.
So let's learn some more. Before long, he was appearing regularly on the popular teen TV show Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
Wow, that's funny, Matt, because my sister used to love watching that show. She would come home every day after school and turn on the TV and watch it. And it was a funny show about kids trying to survive at school.
Okay, sounds interesting. I've never seen it actually, but I think I was too old for it at the time, actually. So we said that he was regularly appearing on the show. So if something is happening regularly, it's happening at set times and over again, more than once. So if he's appearing regularly on the show, it means he's on the show as an actor more than one time, probably many times in a row. For example, Kelly stays fit by regularly going to the gym.
So we know that Austin Butler, he was a child actor that would appear regularly on different children's TV shows. Let's find out more about his acting career. There, he caught another break. One of his co-stars introduced him to her manager. The manager saw the young actor's huge promise and offered to represent him. So, manager, Matt, it's kind of similar to an agent, but what's the difference?
Well, a manager might have, more jobs than just an agent. So a manager can be taking, an agent would usually just be, controlling the acting jobs, that kind of thing. Whereas a manager might control other aspects of, a professional actor's career, things like, their public appearances or, what clothes they wear, their style, just try to make them, a brand. So when a manager represents someone, it means that they are officially present for someone else and they maybe speak for that other person as well. They can speak or can even act on their behalf to do things like sign contracts or accept jobs. So for example, Jose represented his company at the business meeting. So in this case, Jose is acting on behalf of his company. So when he goes to this meeting, anything he does will be accepted as something that his company is doing.
Right, and it's official, right? So now that we know he has a manager, that means he must have more opportunities in Hollywood, right? Soon enough, Butler was acting in shows on big channels such as the Disney Channel and ABC Family.
Okay, so that means, getting a lot of exposure then. If you're on these, big channels, that means everyone is seeing Austin Butler and he's becoming a well-known name at this point in his career.
And also, for a lot of child actors, it's very important for them to get on channels like Disney Channel and ABC because that gives them a lot of exposure or they're being seen a lot on TV.
That's right. So a lot of famous actors today have history on channels such as the Disney Channel.
Like Lindsay Lohan or Hilary Duff.
That's two to name. So I think that's it for today, but next time we're going to learn more about Austin Butler and his exciting career.
Austin Butler 一开始是当临时演员，那不久后他就经常出现在一个受欢迎的青少年电视节目里，在那边他有得到另外一个机会哦，其中一位合作演员就把他介绍给他自己的经纪人，那经纪人看出这一位年轻演员前途大有可为，于是就向 Austin Butler 要提出说要当他的经纪人，很快的他就开始在迪士尼频道等等大型频道的节目当中演出。好，单字 regularly 它是副词，表示经常、定期的。那么 represent 这个动词表示代表、代理，可能是代表个人啊，或是团体等等，也可以表达说作为什么的代言人，或是表示、象征。Matt 老师在解释时，他用到 behalf 这个名词 ，behalf，behalf 它表示作为什么的代表，或是代替点点点，常常把它写作 on behalf of somebody， 或者是 on somebody's behalf。好，这边一个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看这个重点是 introduce A to B 的常见用法。那第一种可以表达把 A 介绍给 B 认识，像 Pam introduced her boyfriend to her parents。Pam 把男友介绍给父母认识。那第二个是表达把 A 引进 B， 像 The plant was introduced to Europe in the 18th century。那种植物是在18世纪被引进欧洲。那第三种则可以表达使 A 初次接触到 B， 像 Amy's grandma introduced her to jazz。Amy 的祖母让她初次接触到爵士乐。好，那以上就是今天的讲解，同学别走开，马上回来哦。
If you haven't yet heard of Austin Butler, you should quickly take note of the name. The 31-year-old has recently been getting lots of attention in Hollywood, and with a role in this year's Dune Part 2, this talented young actor's name will soon be on everyone's lips. Butler's journey into acting began when he was just 13. One day, he was enjoying a visit to the fair. An agent spotted him there and offered him a job as a background actor. Austin was attracted by the idea and decided to give it a shot. He had no idea that this decision would open up a world of exciting opportunities. Before long, he was appearing regularly on the popular teen TV show Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. There, he caught another break. One of his co-stars introduced him to her manager. The manager saw the young actor's huge promise and offered to represent him. Soon enough, Butler was acting in shows on big channels such as the Disney Channel and ABC Family.
Where is she? She's late.
Hey.
Winnie, you're late.
No, I'm not. We said to meet at 10:50.
No, we said 10:15.
Well, it's not my fault. You didn't pronounce it clearly.
Well, I guess that's why when we pronounce words, we have to pronounce it properly.
Today on KiWi on the Street, we're going to work on some English pronunciation.
Let's go! 我们今天要玩的游戏呢，就是考验同学你的发音，英文的发音。我有几个句子 ，OK? You have to read it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, the first phrase is
This is my dad, Robert.
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 very good. This is my dad, Robert. Okay, 下一个
I feel sad today.
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 I feel sad today. 好，那我们今天学了什么呢？ Here are today's pronunciations. Number 1, this is my dad, Robert. So here we can focus on the word this. You have a TH, meaning the tip of your tongue is going to back up on the front two teeth, like this. Th, th. When you form the sound th, you should put your hand in front of your face and there should be air touching here. Th, th. It shouldn't be la, la. Okay? So just like the number 3 or over there, it should have a th sound. This is my dad, Robert. Moving on, I feel sad today. Here we can focus on the word sad. And as you will notice, the AD sound is just like the sentence before, dad. So when you have an AD sound, your jaw is going to be relaxed and your mouth will be wide open. Ah, kind of like when you go to the doctor and they say, ah, I feel sad today. So in this sentence, your intonation is going to go downwards because you're feeling sad, as opposed to if you were to say, I feel happy today, in which your intonation will go up. So, I feel sad today. You're going to go downwards, okay, because of the word sad. That's it for today. KiWi later.